Hi. So I do hear an echo. Let me mute this one. And we'll see what that sounds like. I'm gonna have to get a wet. My phone just did a thing right in my ear. I'm gonna have to get a wireless mic. That like the one that I have at home might work okay for here. I didn't think of that today. Hello, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, I need to adjust the cameras a little bit. I mean, honestly, most businesses have cameras. We're in a public place. I don't want people to feel too self-conscious. But at the same time, there's tons of businesses that do this. There was a bar I saw last night, was on in Just Chatting. No, it was in Food and Drink. And they just had the whole bar being filmed. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What's up, RC? I can make it so that mostly it's focused on me. No. So I have Droid Cam hooked up over here with an old cell phone. That's my old Logitech Brio. This one right here. And if this is pointed this way, you guys are seeing me. If somebody's at the counter, they might be slightly visible. Is it the Brio? It's the Brio. It's automatically pulling audio from the Brio. That's why it's so quiet. What about now? Oh, it's going to be so loud. What about now? Oh, it's going to be so loud. What about now? Don't break it, then it'll be debris. Get out of here, Cranston. That's much better. At least when I'm sitting here. So the problem is, like, if I go over there... Holy cow!
2 babies.
I don't have any rubber chickens, Raven. That's a lot of months, and that's a tier 3. Thank you so much. None of that is gonna work. Because I'm not prepared. Why would I be prepared? Imagine, exactly. Imagine the chicken squawks. Here. Imagine the chicken squawks. Here. There's an air horn, okay? And then I think if it's not pointed directly at people, like while they're over here trying to pay and stuff like that, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's also not pointed at people playing their games, not pointed at people. We don't have D&D today. Nobody's coming in for D&D. Wouldn't you agree? Like, seriously, when you go into a place of business, I think you expect... Hi, Pandas. Hi, Bretts. How are you? You expect that they're probably going to have, like, surveillance cameras. Most of our customers also seem like they're like, oh, that's so cool that you stream and that you're a partner. I might have to come up with some fancy overlays for this setup or whatever. I'm going to play around with it. How you doing today, Redhead? I hope you're having a good Sunday. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. What the heck? How come?
I am new here. I would like to buy an item. Do you have any Windex for sale?
I mean, it's partially used. Watch a customer come in right now. You want some? Do you want some card boxes, Zam? Yeah, that's a lot of squawks. I'm gonna owe you guys so many squawks. Zammy, thank you. Thank you for 31 months of your amazing friendship and kindness. Yeah, customers don't seem to mind, honestly. Again, it'd be pretty easy to months of you loving me on a one-way street downtown. It's incredibly busy, but you love nonetheless. 31 months of you. Well, I appreciate you very much. Thank you. If you guys weren't here the other day, we hit 60-40 for 3 months in a row, which is going to add 10% to all tier 1 revenue. Gifted and paid subs will get a 60-40 split, so thank you. Hive 4.5. You're right. I was trying to hear if you could hear me all the way over there from that microphone. You're going to report me to the Better Business Bureau, huh? Okay. Have fun. Yeah, you can't riot right now. I'm sorry, Impact. No rioting. No, none of that stuff. Well, actually, the sound alerts version might work. If we get raided, unfortunately, because I didn't think ahead and leave the computer on, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Yeah, that one won't work either, unfortunately. I'm deeply considering a separate account for shop streams. I don't know. It's hard because that would be difficult. But I would probably, if I did that, I probably just wouldn't even bother with trying to monetize it. I don't know. Christy, this is Pantheon Comics and Games. It's our family-owned comic book trading card and TTRPG shop in St. Helens, Oregon. Hi. Welcome to our shop. Yeah, well, but I mean, you know, I understand. It's like, where do I put this stuff? Here, I'm gonna put this down here. I understand. It's like you guys have an expectation of certain features when you come in. So I want to provide a quality experience for you. Ziam, shut up! Oh my God. No, we like our shop. We don't want the insurance money. We like that it's here. We're not making a ton of money. Zam, you already know this. You used to work at a place like this. Did you know that Zam used to work at a place like this? Used to spend many an hour in shops like this back in the day of more dollars than cents. Yeah. I would take you guys on a tour, but I think that if I do that, we've tried it in the past, the further I get away from the laptop, it just, it poops out. Yeah, hey, it's me. I gave my husband the day off. I said, go do other stuff. I'm running the shop. How many packs we cracking today, chat? I thought about setting 69,000. I thought about, oh snaps, what we cracking open. I thought about it. I was like, well, I don't know. So what do? You know, like, do I go, okay, if you guys cheer bits, I open a pack and then I get to keep the cards, like, you know, to cover the cost? We did a thing once before where I bought a whole box and we opened them on stream. Hubby is at a shop right now playing D&D. Our D&D players, there was communication breakdown and they advertising expense. Zakayla is here. You guys all know our friend Zakayla. Please give Zach a follow. Mama Zach. If you visit, do you get the ZAM discount? It's just a tacked on additional 25% on top. Please schedule all riots for weekdays between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Yes. Hi, Raven. What's up? Yeah, I'm supposed to be working. He gave me side work. I gotta fold boxes. I can probably do it over there. That camera's better. Plus, I'm kind of far away from the microphone. I'm living your hubby's dream. Oh. You don't like nerds? Is she a nerd? You don't know Zach? Oh my goodness. That's a good suggestion, actually, Zach. Zam. Open box. Do an auction for the good cards. Give basic cards out with the stickers. I have Pokemon cards. I don't know anything about any of it, though. We have Pokemon and we got the Magic the Gathering. 99.9% sure that Zach is a nerd. It is true. The RPG group you played with for over 25 years, huh, Christy? I'm sorry to hear that. Because he knew you'd be wild? No, I think it's going to be slow today because, it has been slow today. It's already 2:30 and we've... Yeah, we've sold a whopping $87 from being open for 2.5 hours. You can still hear me well over here? Oh, good. Okay, that's good. There's more space over there, but it's okay. Hi, Danielle. Who said the 4-letter S word? What are we talking about? Oh, what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. We would when you have like if you work in restaurants, especially when you have like a customer who comes in and they go, "Wow, it's really," you're like, "No," like it's like almost the end of your shift. They're like about to say it's really slow in here. You're like, "No," like quiet. Yeah. It's really quiet today. When streamers say that, all hell breaks loose. I don't know. I just thought this would be a good day for me to do this. It's something I've thought about, you know. Not entirely certain what my fate is at the part-time job next year. My husband could really use the additional help down here. But again, I need to be able to drive. Maybe he gets to be the house husband for a while and I run the dang place. He can just come take care of all the books and stuff. I'll deal with the customers. There's a couple of streams where people stream shops like this and they do quite well. People love to be a fly on the wall for this sort of thing. So like I wonder, you know, what's the name of that one place is it in Seattle that does this? That's a game store. Oh, Miro, don't get it. Dude, he is so much better than me at getting our kids to do chores. Because the problem is I'm a squirrel. So I go, okay, you do that. And then I walk away. He's like, are you doing it? What are you doing now? Why aren't you doing the thing I told you to do? He's much better at supervising. Well, Raven, it's a double-edged sword having a spouse who's been a manager all of his life. And I mean, to be fair, I need help with, you know, reminders and staying organized and stuff. You guys can't actually see what I'm doing. How do we make this happen? I'm sorry, I'm going to move the camera. Stop moving my world. You are such a brat. You are so bratty, Zam. Zam, you're a brat. You're the manager in the household, but you need breaks. Maybe this was my evil plan all along, Zam. Brad stands for best radical acquaintance. Totally, FYI. I thought it stood for you, idiot. last time I was here, it was way busier than this. But like I said, it's nice outside, so everybody's probably doing stuff outside. Get out of here, you! My husband pointed the same thing out. Back to lurking and editing. Tell Miro you kind of love them, but in an awkward quantity. How is it an awkward quantity? You are so bizarre. We love you, Zammy. Have a good day. Thanks for popping in and causing mischief. You're so funny, Nomi. You're the manager in the household, but you need breaks. So I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, Raven. Why, Raven, why do you think I'm here today? Because this is a break. Oh, I see. You were just using me. It's okay. I'm used to it. You were just using me as somewhere to keep yourself entertained while you waited for files to download. That's all I am to you, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the difference, Mike, is if I'm not feeling it anymore, I can turn stream off. Not that like ever happens, because I love you. I love Woo. Imagine if I were your employee. Oh, we would have so much fun. The only problem is, Naomi, we would probably drive my husband completely insane. We'd be like, well, just leave then. We've got it covered. Get out. I'm more than that. I'm a loving parent. Shut up. We don't have buttons or chickens. What? You're jobless. You could be. Oh my God, that'd be quite the commute for you, my friend. Aww. Now I'm the one. Now I'm the one who's gonna barf, Zammy. Imagine not reading that or complimenting your alliteration while here, where is it? You enrich my experience of existence, and I can't imagine this world without you. And move over Alfred Lord Tennyson. Well, Alfred Lord Tennyson can't do much of anything because he's dead. Okay, your file imported. You are leaving forever or lurking, one or the other. Yeah, what if Post Malone comes in here and wants to sell the One Ring to us? Or just give it to us so we can sell it for millions of dollars. Yeah, just a couple of days. Did you guys hear I beat my husband and Finn and Commander? I'm kind of joking because I've been like talking about it ever since. And it was only because they helped me because I don't know what I'm doing. Do you think I can carry them all over there, all stacked on top of each other? I did it! Oh yeah, that was the joke I was making the other day, Mike. Is I said something about not, like I had no idea what it was. I was trying to ring something up, and I was like, thing is, I can't get fired. I mean, I suppose, I could do such a terrible job here, or have something really awful, happen, some huge mistake where he'd be like, "That's it. You're out on the curb." What's up, Ramon? How are you today? Hope you're having a good day. How are the kids? How's Mama Andy, Mike? Mama Andy is the reason I put up with Mike. Yeah, it's very nice outside. I love you, Mike. I do. I love your whole family. I really do. I love you all. I love all of you. All of yous. How's Mike? How's it going with Canvas Monsters? How are the streams going? I'm sorry I haven't been to a stream in a while. I feel like there's a few conspicuous people who I really need to make a point of visiting with. Uh-oh. Is this one defective? No, it just wasn't. They are great. They're just hanging out. You're just trying to edit. After that sentence, you should... Are you just doing sticker production on streams right now, Mike? Or do you do any gaming on Canvas Monsters or anything other than, or are you just doing and are you doing it in Makers of Crafting or art or just chatting or all of the above? Let's have a little interview session with Mike. Can we get a fancy shout out for Canvas Monsters? So if a 3D printer ends up coming my way, which has been threatened, there's been a threat of a 3D printer coming this way, it would probably end up here. I know the 3D printing community is threatening to try and make me, they're all one of us. What they did for Pix is so awesome. Things are going great though. You've been doing some commissions, sticker fulfillment, and working on animations next. Right on. Texting my husband. He's asking me because he can look at the sales right on his phone. I'm like, absolutely no one. I'm standing here folding boxes and talking to chat. LOL. How much do you... Wait. Should I start cracking Pokemon packs? LOL. Yep. Yeah, it's nice outside. We live in Oregon. This time of year is so hit or miss. I mean, a weekend day where there's nice weather, people are just they're dead set on being outside. So it's not surprising. Gotta pack 'em all. Pokemon. Fartymon. Gotta fart 'em all. $91 degrees. I was actually just thinking maybe I should take my sweatshirt off. 91? That's gross. That's disgusting. Yeah, that's gnarly. Conan, how's the baby? Conan, shut up. 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 Conan, how's the baby? Conan, shut up. Grumpy. Is the baby saying Conan, shut up? Is your baby talking already? And you thought you were melting while trying to pull orders at 82 degrees. That's not okay. What is it now here? It is... Baby is tootin'. Is the baby rootin' tootin'? I can't do it. Hi, Dextrides. What was I doing? I was going to look at, oh, it's 67 degrees here. Let's see if my Pokemon needs to be fed. Did you guys know that we're a Pokestop? Whee! that's awesome. Oh no, Nomi, that's not good. Tapu Bulu? Anyone want a Tapu Bulu invite? Who wants to raid Tapu Bulu? Nero, there's nothing happening over here. You are free to focus elsewhere. What's going on? Pepsi, the taste of a new generation. Say hi to Twitch chat. I told my husband if I was here, I was probably going to broadcast.
I see.
I'm dead after yesterday. My Irish dance recital has left my hamstrings obliterated.
Oh my gosh, you do. Maybe we have talked about this before, actually.
Yeah, I think we have.
Cool, that's so awesome. I would love to learn that, but I have 2 left feet. I'm terrible. I can't dance at all. I could sing.
I definitely think you have the voice for it.
Next year, I'm getting into singing and stuff because I've been getting really interested in theater, and so I kind of want to do some like musicals and stuff.
Yeah.
Right on. That's what I have a bachelor's in.
Yeah, he's moving away from dancing into doing more vocal performances, theatrics.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Are you gonna try to go to school for that, or are you just gonna?
I'm in the drama club at my school. I'm one of the officers at it.
Did it work?
Get there for a day. There we go.
Yeah.
25 years worth of restaurant experience. Yes, that's right. Here you go. Thank
Digital
you.
age.
You didn't want a receipt, did you?
No.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. Paul and his killer this year. Nero said duty. Those guys are really awesome. They come in and they paint frequently, and they also come in to play Warhammer. And they've been coming in ever since we opened. So yeah, if I am going to do this on a regular basis, I would consider, what would be nice is a camera up in the corner up here. I suppose I can turn this around and show you guys. I'm going to move the camera. So this is where we keep all of the bound volumes. Oh yeah, I annihilated them the other night. We're flying, chat! I believe I can fly. Okay. So many dice, but I can't. This camera won't. It won't reach that far. Streamception. I can't, like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I have a gimbal, but hang on. If I can see the stream, then I'll be able to see. There we go. Sorry. Oh, is everything backwards? It's fine. Why is it so zoomed in? Oh, because. All right, I have an idea. Way better. This camera is so much better than the front-facing camera on this phone. Here, I'm gonna walk around this way. I'll try to be not herky-jerky. And maybe I'll bust out the gimbal for this phone and I can try to take you guys on a little tour and see if it actually will hold up the connection. Look, I brought my steak notebook with me.
Is it still acting up? Okay, let's see if maybe we can... You must have gotten hit by, I think Ella did some tier 2s a little while back. Give sub. I can click on you, hold on. It doesn't show for some reason. It's not showing me, but I think it was a gifted sub. Camera down. What do you mean? Yeah, the gimbal is not communicating. You have to download. Oh man, this is just, it's the worst. It's the worst. You have to download their proprietary software to get it to work with different devices. So it was Ella. Oh my God, has it really been that long, Mike? Hi, Marianas, how are you? It's the hubs. Hey. Oh, crud. I forgot. No, it's okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's any consolation, those are the breakers. Okay. I love you too. Bye. Hi, Momo Crafting. Thank you for the raid. What's going on? are you doing Play Live? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, readers. Hello, welcome to Pantheon Comics and Games. This is my family-owned comic book, trading card, and TTRPG shop. So we sell Magic the Gathering, Pokemon the card game, comic books, so floppies and bound volumes, graphic novels, manga, Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer, stuff for painting, all that good stuff. And I just am giving my husband a break from running the shop today. So I thought I would do a stream from here at the shop. Welcome in, everybody. The Pokemans, yes. Don't get Momo FOMO. It's a Momo crafting rig. Momo crafting is awesome and is one of our old school, back when Stream Stars used to be called Stream Heroes. You do love the Pokemans. Do we sell Animal Crossing amiibo cards? No, we don't. We did just recently start carrying Lorcana. Thank you, Momo. You're so awesome. Everybody, please give Momo a follow. Are you enjoying Supermarket Simulator? I've never played it, but I've watched a few people play it. It looks like fun. Why would you be playing it if you weren't enjoying it? It's kind of a silly question, but we will be actively fundraising for Siege Play Live in May. And that was my first charity that I ever worked with on Twitch. And Arid, I saw your message. If you can hear me, thank you so much for the lurk. You wanted to keep playing, but you needed to get food and appease the beast. Is that a pet or a partner or? That could mean a lot of things. I swear, if I my house is very cluttered, but if I was here all the time, this place would be a lot more organized. I'll tell you that. Your dog, Teddy. I'm playing actual. Yeah, that's. I should have titled this stream, Comic Book Shop Simulator. Come play Comic Book Shop Simulator with me. Wow, it's so realistic. But why are there so many fart noises? This shop owner's really gassy. Well, readers, if you've never been to the channel before, this is a little bit of a departure from our typical content. I'm usually live weekdays at 10 a.m. Pacific doing fiber arts. I am a lifelong crocheter. I also taught myself to knit in my 20s. I started out as a Fortnite streamer, of all things. I found a love of Fortnite when my husband downloaded it for our boys for the PS4. Yeah, tell people it's all green screen, right? Move over, Sushi Dragon. So I'm doing some busy work. It's pretty slow today. Our business level usually suffers greatly when the weather is nice on the weekend because everybody would like to be outside enjoying it. So at least until it starts to get over about 80 degrees, 80, 90 degrees, and then everybody wants to be inside of the air conditioning. Momo, if you have any links to socials that you'd like to share, like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or if you have like a link tree or anything like that, please let us know if you have some links, because we would love for you to share those in the chat so that everybody can follow you here on Twitch and on your other socials. On your Ko-fi. Okay, no problem. I don't think I worded it properly. I gotta figure out a good way to say that. Maybe preface with, hey, we'd love to give you a link permit if you would like to post to the chat. It's my fault. Posting links directly to chat without a permit is a sub perk because we keep getting, lately there's been another rash of them. Buy followers and primes, they're bot posts. It's not even a real person doing it. Sometimes they follow first and then they post. Probably to try to get past follower only chat. It's been bad again lately. We've had I don't want to say every single stream, but almost every stream we've had one of those posts. Oh, I could pin it. I'll pin it. I got you, Miro. Teamwork. Aw, I like folding the boxes. I don't have any more to fold. It's like really, really thick origami. Yeah, so we've been open. We might have to think about like what do you think? A command for like an about for the shop might be helpful. My tablet's getting ready to die. So we opened, it'll be 3 years ago in the fall. My husband and I both worked in restaurants for a couple 3 decades apiece, from our early teen years all the way through several years ago. Right before the pandemic, I lost my job. The place I was working at closed. And I had been streaming on Twitch for a while, and I had wanted for this to be full-time at some point, but I wasn't thinking it would happen anytime soon. Well, it kind of had to happen out of necessity because I have 3 children, and they're now ages 7, 12, and 14. But at the time that the pandemic hit, they were, what? 4, had just turned 4 had just turned 9 and just turned 11, I think. Something like that. Or maybe I'm off by a year, but regardless, I had 3 grade school age children and preschool and grade school age children, grade school age or younger kids when the pandemic hit. So there was my husband was working grocery and he was working crazy hours, like sometimes 70-hour weeks. So that's why we were able to buy a house. And I kept streaming when I could, which wasn't that often at the time because they were doing virtual school. So I was having to help administer school through computers. And that was really tough. It was very difficult. So the only time I could stream for a little while was way early in the morning, like 5:30 a.m. I could maybe squeeze an hour and a half to 2 hour stream in every day. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. So that's what I did for the longest time. All I could do was maybe stream those hours and then on the weekends some. And it was tough. But eventually they went back to school and I was able to stream more, and it didn't make sense for me to go back to restaurants. And then the opportunity to open this place came up and we decided to do it. The other option that we had considered was opening a restaurant or a food truck, something food service, because we had both done that for so long. But my husband did really well as a cook and a chef. He was very talented. What's up, your local nice guy? How's it going? Welcome in. He was very talented. He was very good at what he did when he was a chef, but he has type 2 diabetes, and it's really hard for people who have to be cautious about their diets working in and around food all day. So this has been really awesome, and we've been able to provide not just product, but a space for people to be able to play games and to connect with each other as fellow members of the same community. So we've watched people forge friendships in here, which is pretty amazing. We're doing all right. I gave my husband the day off. It's not super busy in here today at our shop, so he was like, "Hey, would you mind? Maybe I can just have a weekend day off, and I'll come back down and get you." I'm like, "Well, yeah, you'd have to." I mean, I could walk down the street and get an air mattress, I guess. Oh, yeah, it's been awesome. If you had told us, Momo, like 5-10 years ago, or, even when we first got together and started a family 14 years ago, if you'd have told us that we would eventually be doing something like this, and if you'd have told me that I would be a full-time content creator, I would have laughed at you. I would have been like, "Yeah, right. I'm not capable of that." And I decided to stop doing that to myself. I still struggle with it sometimes. And to just take the leap, allow the version of myself that existed when I was 18 and fearless and thought I was going to, take over Broadway and become a famous stage actor. And then some things happened, and that plan I got derailed from it. And I'm okay with that fact now. But for a long time, it was very upsetting to me. Oh yeah, I was going to take over the entire world. What's up, Toya? I'm actually, yes, they let me out of the basement against their better judgment, Toya. But yeah, I mean, I think that people, should occasionally allow themselves to allow that, kids are fearless, and it's kind of an admirable quality. It's because they haven't had enough negative experiences to stop them from wanting to do things. What are you doing today, Toya? This playlist is my husband's, and there's some curse words in it. Hang on. Ziggy, stop. Ziggy, play David Bowie.
Shuffling songs by David Bowie on Amazon Music. This artist has a new album coming soon. To be notified when it drops, just say follow David Bowie.
Problem with the link for your leads to your Ko-fi. Your username is also Momo. Momo, thank you for the raid. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your time zone. And thanks for bringing everybody by. Good luck with the pupper. It's really nice out. I got outside for a little while, but not a little while. We were out for like 4 or 5 hours yesterday. I was tired when I got home. I don't know what else to do now. Ground control. Here, we have code MOCOPP for 10% off of your order on Fourth Wall and Etsy for the next through the end of April. Yeah. Oh no, it's not working because that's a flippin' MIU command. I'm sorry. We're gonna have some more text emotes for you guys from Sesky. Sesky got me previews for more text emotes. Hey, Allie, welcome in. How you doing? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of fart spam. I'm good. We're just hanging out at Pantheon today. How do I make Miro, where'd you find that from? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, Raboyo, just a couple. No! No! Also, hi, yes, welcome in. How are you doing? Allegedly, maybe, possibly, definitely. You guys all done? Yeah. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was kind of the idea today, Roboyo. My husband was like, hey, would you mind running the shop so I can actually enjoy a sunny weekend day? Because his last few weekends off, it's been like rainy and crappy outside, so. In fact, is this a Helldivers thing? I don't know what you're talking about. In fact, what are you talking about? Yes, we are located in St. Helens, Oregon. Robo Wizard. What do you got against bots? Impact? Just because a few of them are naughty, you know? is this rage or chaos? It's chaos. It's so funny. I was just going to say, be careful how you answer. Danielle, there's no rioting right now. I would try to say that you can't really riot like you can when I'm streaming from home, but I know that
High Bible thump, one cheer, one pull, go on.
See? Hi, I'm watching you people. Thank you for the 25 bits. Unstable unicorns. I don't know if we have that one. Let me take a peek at, I'll be right back. We have a shelf full of stuff over here. No unstable unicorns. And I had no idea we're that close. Yeah, we've been here for going on 3 years now. Muffin time. I don't know if we have that. What is that, Raboyo? Are these comic book titles or are they games? No Muffin Time, no Betrayal Legacy in our machine, like programmed into the point of sale. Allie, it depends on what else is going on. So we have like groups that come in and do D&D and people that come in and play Warhammer and Commander and other like events slash, you know, like organized nights for play. I think if you came in and there was nobody already using the room, there wouldn't be any reason for us to stop you, but I think it's kind of like supposed to be like a room rental thing. So basically, we have a fee that we charge people unless they make purchases in excess of that fee. So, for example, even if it's snacks, we count like buying like chips and sodas and things like that. If they don't meet that minimum, then they just owe the balance. So the area that we have set aside for play, like in the back, we do regular like commander and drafts and all that kind of stuff. You're so sweet sharing your candy with everybody. I'm watching you people. Congratulations on your cookies. Your cookies looked really good in the Discord. We won't be doing show and tell today, by the way, in case that isn't already abundantly clear when I'm here. So anything you guys have posted in there, we'll save it for tomorrow. Oh, well, I mean, I can't do that. Because Mondays, we're open late because we have people come in and play cards. And I have to be back down there. I got to do after school stuff. I know you're just kidding mostly, but... I'm so tempted to open a pack of Pokemon cards. We don't sell the singles, though. We only sell Magic singles. Magic Gathering. Yeah, we've talked about, Allie, having like a night or maybe even an afternoon. Like Saturday is all-day Commander. So we're pretty busy with people playing Magic all day on Saturdays. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching you people. Baking is always an adventure every single time you do it. My kids are so mystified. You know, I'll set a timer, right? You know, I'll be cooking something in the oven and the timer will go off and I'll look in there and then I'll close the door back up and set the timer again for another few minutes. And they're like, what are you doing? The timer went off. And I'm like, but it's not done. And they're like, but the timer went off. And I'm like, right. The timer is not absolute, like, sometimes stuff is done. That's why you set a timer and you set it for like the earliest that it would probably be done. Maybe even a few minutes before that, because sometimes things cook faster for whatever reason. Oh, it's the David Bowie song from Labyrinth. Well, one of them. Well, right. It's a reminder to check it to see if it's done. Not this will absolutely be done in this many minutes. So there's always a little bit of an element of surprise. I'm watching you people, and I'm glad that you're continuing to do it because it's fun to bake, and sometimes, you know, it doesn't. What we do open up the store for, Allie, on Sundays is painting. So as long as we don't have people who have asked to reserve the rooms for like D&D or something like that, any of the space that's not being used for playing Warhammer or reserved for a D&D group, we will set it up so that people can paint. So we say hobby day on Sundays. Me and 500 other people are keeping you baking. Next, you want to try the yogurt bread. Oh, that sounds good. Is it like a quick bread? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, that's so awesome of you, Allie. I really appreciate it. We do have some cool board games back there. Not this, not the typical stuff you're going to find at like Target or. Yeah, I would assume that it's probably going to be like sometimes you use buttermilk in pancakes or other quick breads and things like that in combination with baking soda, because the acid in the yogurt in the cultured dairy, that's why it's like tangy, right? Like yogurt, buttermilk are tangy. So many cameras. If I was going to be down here streaming more, I'd love to set up like the whole thing where like, you guys could control, you could like, one thing I could do is take a video in here, like maybe one day before we open, of like the whole shop, and have it be like a channel points redemption for a video of the shop to play. And talk about the shop and where we're located and stuff. Maybe film a little commercial for it with my kids. I forget I'm watching you people. Have you made banana bread yet? I have a really good banana bread recipe if you want it. It calls for creme fraiche or sour cream, just a little bit, kind of for a similar reason. It's going to add a little bit of extra fat to it, but also the tanginess. It's hands down the best banana bread I've ever had. Nervous? Okay. Banana bread is so easy, honestly. And you know what I like to do? Because I don't like bananas that have turned at all brown. So once they start to get too ripe for me, if they're like at all mushy, I don't want to eat them fresh. So I just throw the whole banana with the peel on it in the freezer. And then when you're ready to make banana bread, you just pull them out like earlier in the day. And they're kind of gross looking after you defrost them. And they're really, really, there's no way around it. They're slimy. You just mash them up anyways, so it doesn't matter. So you just literally are putting all the wet ingredients in a bowl, and then you're taking the sugar and you're mixing it with the eggs and the oil or the melted butter if you prefer. Coconut oil works. There's so many substitutions. You don't have to use canola oil, or vegetable oil. You can use coconut oil, or melted butter, or there's like, a bunch of different things you can use. Avocado oil, whatever. And then you just mix the wet ingredients in with the dry ingredients, and you put it into a prepared pan. And all you do to do that is you just grease the pan and then dust it with flour. And then you pop it in an oven and you let it bake for like 45 minutes to an hour. It's pretty foolproof. I think you can do it. You can make muffins out of it too, the same batter. Anyways, I'll put it in the Discord in the recipes channel, but there's no pressure. Here's somebody with kiddos. I'm gonna turn this way. Hey guys, how's it going?
Going okay?
Welcome in.
Thank you. Starting the corruption of the youngsters.
Oh yes, we like that.
I'm a Magic the Gathering player, so.
Oh, right on. Well, we also have Lorcana, which a lot of people who like Magic are starting to pick up. But I just played Magic with my kids and one of my kids and my husband the other day for maybe the third time ever. Played Commander, and I won.
Nice.
Neener. No, I'm just kidding. We're trying to teach them to be good sports and good winners and losers. But
Yes.
yeah, we have all of our singles in here. There's some binders here that have $1 and $5 cards. Everything in this binder is $1. And then we have, there's all of that stuff over here, everything here. So I'm still very new, but I will try my best to answer any questions you might have.
Not a problem.
I'm not super familiar with like all the different sets and stuff. But
my last deck was a mill deck, so.
let's pretend I'm 5 years old and I don't understand what that means.
A mill deck is where you send the opponent's library to their graveyard.
Oh no! That's terrible.
But with my mill deck, I built it around a thing called the Business Spectre. For every card that's in the graveyard, doesn't matter what graveyard,
Mm-hmm.
it gets +1/+1. And then I had a equipment that gave it that +1/+1 flying and lifelink. So yes.
Yeah, I had Lafiel, the Bountyistan, and Venser's Journal, so every turn I was gaining +1/+1 for every amount of life I had gained, and you gain life for every card you have in your hand at upkeep, so they were feeding off of each other, and my middle child just finally stuck his hand out and was like,
Yeah.
good game, Mom. I took my husband out with exactly the amount of damage that was necessary to destroy him. He was like, I shouldn't have told you to do that. But it was fun. It's enjoyable. And I think even though it is a game that's maybe a bit much for the age range these guys are at right now, there is the game night version, which we don't sell. But are you familiar with that?
No,
It has 5 pre-built decks, different colors, and you just pick one of them and you play that color deck. And it's actually really fun, introductory, a little bit more simple, and the games go a bit faster.
Okay.
Well, I'm bringing them in because their whole thing is the only thing that is out there are video games. It's like no.
We struggle with the same thing with our kids too, but they enjoy themselves when we finally go, no, we're playing Cauldron Quest. That's another good one for kids. We don't have it, but it's an independently produced game where, like, instead of, also if you have a kiddo in your family who has a hard time with losing to a sibling, this one you play all together against this evil wizard. There's an evil wizard, and you have to work to beat the evil wizard together as opposed to playing against one another. It's a co-op game.
That would be better.
It's really a fun game, honestly, and it can go really fast or it can take a while sometimes. So we've played rounds of it where it's gone on for a bit, but I've enjoyed that one with our 7-year-old daughter, who sometimes can have a little bit of a hard time with, why'd you do that to me? It's like, well, it's just a game, but it's hard to explain that to, certain age ranges, or like some kids, even into their older years, have a hard time with that. And then we play Catan with them a lot too. We played Catan a good number of times, and that actually, my 7-year-old, I feel like she can kind of wrap her head around Catan, whereas like Magic is just a little it's complex, which is the fun of it in a way, right? Is all these different moving parts, but yeah, we've enjoyed Catan, and I thought about getting some of the expansions for it. So feel free to just browse, and if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask me. I am broadcasting from in here to Twitch, just so you know, but I turned the camera so your children wouldn't be visible on my stream.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, well, I have kids. I understand. I don't want anybody feeling uncomfortable.
It's kind of like some of the dice that I got, yeah. It is.
That way you know why it seems like I'm talking to myself up here. That's why I mentioned it.
We get it. We get it.
Yeah, this is what I do full time. Is I stream, and then he asked me if I could cover the shop for him today. I said, yeah, as long as you don't care if I'm live.
But yes,
like-
I want to give the kids exposure to what
Oh,
they
absolutely. Plus, we have here. Let me show you something real quick, though. Actually, and they understand. I'm here. So, we also have some books and stuff that are only aimed at for kids. Yeah, my little pony. And then there's even some more. Right over here, we have some more books that are and they're all really cool books that have lots of neat pictures and artwork in them and stuff. Yeah. Please just let me know. Isn't that cool? My daughter loves My Little Pony.
don't like houses.
You guys out of here?
Yeah.
Later.
See ya.
Have a good one. We'll see you around.
You too.
Oh no, Allie. I got it. It almost fell over. I'm sorry. Ailth, I feel like we're a public place. It's not, you don't have a reasonable that's a courtesy that I try to do if people bring their kids in. The same as if I'm out in public and filming at the park or something like that. I try the best I can to avoid other people when they have their kids with them. When you're in public, there's not a reasonable expectation of privacy. So, technically speaking, you know what I'm saying? Most businesses have cameras, but because I wouldn't want someone to feel uncomfortable, I do my best not to have kids in the frame. Yeah. You guys, I waited tables for 25 years, right? You know this. I did nothing but sales for 25 years. But I always wanted people to feel good about their purchases. And nothing has changed. I wanted them to feel like they were truly taken care of, and that the experience and in the case of food, the product and the service were well worth the price. So you're sewing together a My Melody for your daughter's friend's birthday. That's so cute. I hope you find the needle. Is it a sharp one? Or is it like a darning needle, like a blunt tipped needle? You saw a couple of cardinals outside your living room window this morning. Yeah, I mean, I used to work at a really nice place in Colorado, and this guy that I worked with was always trying to sell everybody the most expensive bottle of wine he could possibly get them to buy. And I disagreed with that. I didn't like it. He would be like, oh yeah, I got him to buy this bottle of Chardonnay. And then you could see it on their faces when you would come back and ask if they wanted another bottle of wine, that they'd be like going, this bottle of wine's really expensive. I don't think I should get another one because it's too expensive. So they might have enjoyed it. But like maybe they did. Maybe they were like, wow, this is really great wine, but it's way more than I was planning on spending. I would rather that they had 2 cheaper bottles and felt like that they could buy that extra bottle and everybody gets another glass that wants another glass of wine at their table, then they feel this sense of like having to hold back because they were talked into something that was outside their budget. And I actually used to undersell people sometimes. They'd be like, well, what do you have that's in the $50 to $100 range for Pinot? And I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to actually try to sell you this $35 bottle of wine. And I would even be honest with them and be like, because that way you can afford 2 of them. And they'd be like, you're amazing. I'd be like, I know. Because I wanted them to have a good time, you know, and I think that's so much more important. And sure, it's great if people have a lot of money and they're ready to spend a bunch of it, like, we're here. Hey, how's it going?
Hi, how are you today?
Pretty good. Just living the dream, standing here crocheting while my husband takes the day off. He goes, how would you feel about, I'm like, oh, he's going to ask me to work the shop this weekend. How would you feel about maybe, you know, working the shop? I was like, yeah. Go. Have a good day off. I love you. Good. He drove me down here and he was here for a while and he almost stayed. I was like, yeah. If you have questions, let me know. I'll do my best to help
we each have a subscription box.
Oh, cool. Which box is it?
I've got 5. I'll take whatever's in that.
Yeah, see, like, I wish I knew all you all.
That's okay. No, that's all right.
And we just have, so for 5, we just have that.
Yep.
And you are one.
Is this one? Okay, I did double check. I do have this. So I do have this.
You have that already?
Yeah, and I had to go through and take a picture of everything that I had to see, like, what am I missing and what am I not missing. So I actually do have that.
Okay.
Because I couldn't
remember. For 39, I just have this one.
Okay. All right. Let me take a look at what some stuff in the back.
Oh yeah, you definitely qualify for the max discount. This one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think. Wait. Oh my gosh, you're one title short.
Of what?
The 15% discount.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was another.
1 to 5 titles is 5%, 6 to 19 is 10, and 20 plus titles is 15% off.
Oh.
You gonna pick this one up today then?
Yeah, that one I don't have.
But yeah, take your time if you're looking around for other stuff. I'm not in any rush. Thank you, Allie. I appreciate you. Hey, Reese. Yep, I am down at the shop today. Just hanging out. Kind of a slow day, probably because the weather's really, really nice. He just put some new cards in there.
Yeah, I did from the set and everything. Speaking of which, some of those. Can I get 4 of the new Play Booster Outlaw Thunder Junctions?
This one?
Yep. Yep. You need anything else? Okay. those and then yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
That is very nice.
Yeah. I know I'm supposed to wake you up before I start bringing stuff in. He's yelling at me. No. Oh, it wants me to choose. I understand now. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Regular or body bag variant? I don't know.
I have no idea either.
I would say regular.
Probably the regular.
I was just
yeah.
gonna say this looks like
Usually-
regular to me.
Yeah, they'll usually.
Yeah.
The job again, but with no arms.
Mr. Hair.
Yours is here, isn't it?
And
Yeah, 4 is.
I think that's the same quality. So just
Yeah, 550.
quality or quantity. Not the quality. Well, if I adjust the quality, I'll want to adjust that up for you, so you get really good cards.
Yeah.
The other day I sold a box to somebody and I was all like trying to take credit for the fact that I reached for the one underneath and they had like a $200 card in their box. It's like, that was me.
There you go. Yeah.
Did I get all of these in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Forgive me, I'm slow
That's
with
okay.
this thing
That is
because
Why, look, it's gonna eat your head.
So sweet. Oh, cool. So you got like professional and then like fun time. Yeah, I love those. Now they're really cool.
they're so. Why is it not showing you where the discounts are on all of this? Because I think it's trying to give you. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I figured it out. He showed me how to do this. It's not very intuitive.
That's
I used to
okay.
use restaurant POS
Yep.
systems,
Been
and this
there.
is not that.
Yeah,
Okay. 41.76.
that sounds right.
Yeah, they're called Pair Eyewear, and they are like a whole. Like these are only about $60 with, and I have like the first time the first one is not free, but they don't charge you extra for a high index lens.
Mm-hmm.
But then this is where they get you. They just came out with Star Wars toppers. They
Oh,
have MLB.
cool.
They have Marvel. They have DC.
Fun.
They have. I mean, it's
Oh,
all
cool.
great. So many different designs, and they come out with seasonal ones
Oh,
and
wow,
like
I
a
didn't
ton of
see
other
those.
stuff. So
Oh.
yeah, but then you could take this off
Yeah,
and go to the interview, and
right.
they have like a bunch of different colors.
And then
for
get the
base
job
suits.
and be like, look who you
And then be
hired
like,
now.
yeah, I'm going to be over here reading a comic book that I was supposed to be doing inventory.
Thanks so much.
Have a good one.
You need to work the shop more often. You're a lot of fun.
Hi.
Waiting for him. He's out there.
No, it's okay. How old are you? Do you mind if I ask you that question? It's funny how we feel like there's no problem asking somebody that question when they're younger, right? You're 6? Cool. Oh man, my daughter, if she was here, would just be like, they'd be besties already. I love your glasses, by the way. They're so
Thank you.
cool. And how old is the...
DJ, how old are you?
7.
Oh, they're close in age.
Yeah, 18 months apart.
My sister and I were 16 months apart. Are you guys gonna get that?
Yes.
Yay! Oh, I'm so
I'm
excited.
gonna pick something out too.
Nice. That's really awesome. I was gonna point that out to you, but I didn't want you to feel like I was targeting you too hard.
They pointed it out, and then they're like, "Can we have it?" I'm like, "I can't say no to something like that."
I know. Yeah. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to actually probably ask my husband if he would order another one just for our daughter. because she was looking at it too. It looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, fun game for you guys to play together. It's a game called Pancake Monsters.
What's my name? What's it?
Felicity. Go back there.
Did you guys have school off on Friday?
They did have school off.
Yeah, so did my kids. Yeah, we're at Pantheon today. What's up, Ian? It's warm. Yep, everybody, Ian's here. Sorry, Ian. The zone doesn't work when we're not at home. Just so you know, in case we get raided. I know. Sad times. Alright. Yeah, I see you guys found the pancake game. I already did that. I just did that. I swear that was 10 seconds ago. Stop trying to make me drink my water. Look, you know, I understand. Hydration is good for you, but I'm like kind of a coffee fanatic. And so I have a hard time drinking enough just regular fluids. And then there are people who just decide they want to try to make me drink all the water.
They're sparkly.
Oh.
Also, I mean, you know, not to toot my own horn, but I made all this stuff down here.
Oh, nice.
All these crochet dice bags and can koozies.
Nice. There's some ideas.
Huh?
There's some ideas.
Yes.
Yatarka, you can't use big words like meritorious in here. Was there something you wanted to grab from up there?
I'm just looking. There's a lot of commander dice since the last time I played.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, so they had the Fallout stuff is pretty recent. And then I know also the Outlaws of Thunder Junction is very new. This set was not as well received, but this is the newest one, and I think they do try to keep them somewhat in order of how recent they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed myself the other day. I might have to just have my husband build me a deck though, because the deck I was playing was a deck he built for our daughter. He built her a Pegasus and Unicorn deck.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, hey, I'll play with you because our eldest just got a new video game that I bought for him. And I was like, okay, fine, you can play your video game and don't, feel bad about, because he was like, I'd play with you guys, but I just really want to play my game. And I was like, okay, I'll play with you. I was like, I will play with you guys. I'm terrible. You're going to have to walk me through everything. And then I beat them. But it was because they helped me.
Yeah.
And it was fun. I really enjoyed it. So
the Unicorn Pegasus deck is no joke. I had somebody build a fairy deck that was just absolutely one-sided, brutal against anybody and everybody.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
pretty good.
I just got a wild hair. I pick up we have 2 Outlaws of Thunder Junction collectors.
That's the one.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right there on the end. Yep.
It's based off.
I'm gonna open up a new box for you.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Bob, what are you doing? Why are you, Bob? They can't stand it when I'm actually doing something else ever. So that's when they start doing stuff to, no. It's because Bob's a sweetie. Thank you, Bob.
Dragon Charger.
Who did you gift to? Nose? What is this name? What? Was that a random buy? You didn't give to that person on purpose, did you? That's quite the name. I know I probably shouldn't worry so much about damaging the outer box, but I just...
Yeah, it's a display.
Yeah.
I have one of these dice bags. They're really good.
Oh, thank you so much. I was just saying the other day how awesome it was to see people, because I make those sometimes while I'm streaming.
Yeah, I left my phone in my car, but I did send John some pictures of mine with the stuff right outside it, and then it all filled up that I thought might make good promo pictures.
Oh, awesome! That's so neat. I'll have to remind him about that. He probably just forgot to tell me. But yeah, I love to see them out in the wild, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean? Oh, it's because it wasn't awake. It was beeping at me hey lady, you're not actually ringing things up. 2 of those. All right, there you are.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Yeah, John said this set has actually been pretty good. You seem to be enjoying it. I beat them at Commander the other night.
Oh, nice. Like the new ones? New decks?
No, he built a Unicorn and Pegasus deck for Ramona.
Great.
Mostly because she loves unicorns. We'd love for her to learn to play.
Yeah.
And it was I'll play with you. She was my teammate. She loses interest after about 3 or 4 rounds, 3 or 4 turns. But I played it out, and I got lucky that they couldn't bring their commanders out very quickly. Mm-hmm. So I was just kind of pummeling them, and slowly but surely ended up with an 11-11.
Nice.
Can't remember which one was 11-11, but I was adding 1/1 counters for all health gained.
Yeah.
Because I was Blathiel, the Bounteous Dawn, and then I had Vencer's Journal and something else that could turn into a flying creature, even though it wasn't, because I had another card that could make it a flying creature. They couldn't block any of my flying.
Yeah. No, she's great. You put anything with lifelink on her team.
Yeah, it was awesome. How are you starting a hype train while I'm trying to talk to customers in the shop, you guys?
I'll see you later.
Bye, thank you. What are you doing?
Kind of love it when your viewers mess with you.
Danny, no, it's Danny's fault. It's Danny's fault. # blame Danielle Allard and go sub to her YouTube. Thank you so much, Danny. It's a Discord raid. They read it from their Discord server. Thank you, Danny. You're so sweet. I appreciate the heck out of you. I hope we've gotten a shout out already for Daniel Allard. Please go give a follow. Such a kind and talented and sweet and did I say talented? A musician and just so supportive of other artists. Thank you for fancy shouting out Daniel. How's it going today, guys? You guys ready?
I was actually just showing her Dragons of Takir. Was the last set I played. So.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
have you been on a break from Magic then?
I have been because the card shop that we had where I was living closed down.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So.
Yeah, well, we did. We've had a lot of people that have come in since we opened and have said, yeah, we didn't have a shop for the longest time, so now that we have somewhere to buy the cards and somewhere to play, I'm gonna get back into it, which is really cool.
Do you guys have tournament nights or?
Yeah, actually, we do all day. We do all day Commander on Saturdays, and then we do have some tournaments and other events. We have a Facebook page. Here, let me write it down for you because I don't think he doesn't have business cards yet. I've been bugging him about that. I'll be right with you guys.
Yeah, because me and her are talking about coming in on our day off to come in, hang out, play, that kind of thing.
If you go to the Facebook page and you know like it and follow or whatever, they post all the like tournament stuff and you know like we post the day of for the days that we have Commander in the shop and stuff like that. And then there is a bulletin board behind me too where people sometimes post when they're looking for people to play like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that.
Okay. Right on. Yeah, because I sometimes run campaigns. So.
Yeah, and we have several groups that already do come in. So it is a reservation system for people coming in to use the rooms to play. And as long as you make, if your group makes enough purchases, then we don't charge you your room rate. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's snacks and stuff, we don't care if it's chips and sodas and things like that. It doesn't have to be, strictly product. Like it doesn't have to be D&D product for it to count. So.
Oh, you poor thing. A little bit of walking never killed you.
Are you excited to play that? I want if you come back in, I want to hear how you like it. I want you to tell me all about it. You got to give me a review. It looks like a lot of fun.
But do you have a couple commander decks? Something you want from me or?
One thing for now until I get used to playing it.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
Here, if you want to put that up here, or your parents do, then I can scan the barcode on it, okay? So that we can get you rung up when you're ready, when we've decided. No rush or anything, just that way. It's kind of up here. Cool. And that too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one I don't have to scan actually. I forget, what does it say on there for the chips? I forget how much they're supposed to cost.
This is $1.50.
$1.50. I was like, it's either $1 or $1.50. I can't remember.
Yeah, the popcorn I believe is $1, and the chips are $1.50.
So you said which one was the most recent commander deck?
Well, the most recent set to come out is this Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Alright.
So these 1, 2, 3, 4 would be the ones. So there's this Stella Lee Desert Bloom. I don't know. I wish that I was more well versed in this stuff. I can't stand here and wax philosophical about the advantages or disadvantages of each of them. But those are the 4 that we have up here for that particular set. Hey, thank you guys for the hype train. I really appreciate it. I'll make sure and call out all of those lovely people that supported the channel like that in just a minute. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for your patience. They love their fart noises. They know they have an audience besides just, the usual. So they're like, hey, let's press the fart noise button.
So this is a blue and red deck. This is a red, green, and white. Red, white, and black. Black, green, and blue. Steel cards generate that.
I like that idea.
Yeah, sounds like my mill deck. Earn treasure, buy outlaws, steel cards, generate that. I know, right?
No, they can't. And what fun would it be anyways, because then you wouldn't be able to see or hear them.
Discard lands, go to the back.
Danny, what were you doing on Discord? Were you streaming music? Do we have Danny's YouTube link? Can we pop that in the chat? What's up, Baggy Donuts? We're live from the shop today. Ooh, what movie did you watch? That's such a sweet idea. You're so awesome, Danny, for providing, a space for people to gather and to have, wholesome, positive interactions with each other. Jumanji, excellent. Thank you. Here, I can pin that. You gonna go with this one?
Yep.
Cool.
This is cute.
I made that.
That's so cute.
Life of mushroom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard. My sister and I, we grew up with an NES in the house, and we played tons of couch co-op, but we also, ran around and, why isn't it, uh-oh, I might have to call my husband. It's asking me for an answer to a question that I don't even know what the question is. He'll pick up right away. It won't take long. Yeah, I don't know why it's telling me I need to enter something. If it's because it needs the price for this. I don't think they're variable, but let me call him real quick. See what else in my back pocket. Thank you for your patience.
Okay.
Those are nice.
Hey, when we scan these commander deck boxes and then it just has a thing, do I just type in $40? Is that what it's asking me? It's Desert Bloom from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction. 42. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. All right. I love you. Bye. Is that everything for you guys? Yes. Okay. Cool.
Do you want that or not?
Yeah, see that?
He doesn't want it, he just wants to look at it.
Okay. All set?
Yes.
Okay. It's all yours. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Mm-hmm. Well, you can play it with your brother, right? Or maybe your friends if they come over.
Their cousins.
Mm-hmm. All set. Do you want a receipt?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We'll just put that in the back. Just be careful with the kids' bottles there.
All right. You're all set there. Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting the local small family-owned business. We really appreciate you.
Oh, when it comes to Magic, I'm all about playing. So
Yeah, come back and check out the Facebook page because, like I said, when they're going to do tournaments and things like that, they have all the info for those on there. But then also, if my husband or a business partner in here, they both play and they're both like real knowledgeable and they'd be able to tell you what like. So I don't know that we have any coming up anytime like real quickly, but we might. But the Facebook page will have all the info. Forgive me for being ignorant.
if I can get back into my bank account, I've got a safety deposit box that's got a Beta Black Lotus in it.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
See, even I know what that is.
Yeah. A $200,000 card.
Well, I don't know if you want to bust that out to actually play with it. But, you know,
I wouldn't play with it.
That's a collector's item.
If I break it out now, it's to sell it.
Right.
But,
I mean, it can be an investment, but, you know, it's hard because just like any other thing where the value fluctuates, you're just kind of banking on whether or not it'll keep going up.
well, with the Black Lotuses, especially the betas, depending on the quality of the card is depending on the price of it.
Right.
So, the fact that it's almost mint condition,
Have you had it graded?
yeah, it's at
Do
a
you want your chips?
9 or 9.3 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Out of 10.
Nice.
Um,
Well, I mean, even when that one ring was found, they had it graded, and it was only like it wasn't a 10. It was a 9 or something like that. 9.5.
Wait for us.
Yeah. But with
That's my nickname. I'm missing half a finger. There's a joke in there. But yeah, no, there are like, I don't know. There are people with the Pokemon cards. It's more popular to just collect them, not necessarily to play the game. And sure, there are people who are looking for the expensive, the rare cards in Magic, but it's with the exception of things like that or the One Ring and probably other cards too. But most people aren't looking to put them in a vault. They want to use them to play the game. Like obviously they're gonna put them in a nice, really like protective sleeve and all that stuff, but. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I find all this stuff interesting because I didn't know anything about Magic till we opened
well,
the store.
with the Beta Black Lotus, if you can find the right collector, they'll give you full price because it's still going up. Like
it's probably not going to go down, right?
Yeah, no. The only way it would go down is if all of a sudden they started mass producing new versions of it that were better than.
Even then, though, there's like a rarity, and then like also like a, if it's an older version of something, then that's the real version.
Yeah.
And then the new one that comes out is considered just like, oh, so they reprinted it as this other thing.
Yeah, it's
so
just
what?
a knockoff.
Right, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's like, my kids and I play Fortnite, and there's skins in Fortnite that are worth like $250, $300. Like, if you're like trying to figure out what the value of your account is, and apparently I have one of them. And I had no idea. I bought it for $3.99. Oh, wow. But I'm not about to try to sell my Fortnite account, but like, it's interesting to me, like, how do we determine the value of these things? Like, who dictates what the value of something like that is? I mean, I guess the market does, right?
Yeah.
But
well, like I said, I didn't get into Magic until beta, so that's how I ended up with one. And first time I ever picked up a pack of, Magic cards. I thought it was, pretty cool. Didn't think anything of it. Literally held onto a pack for 6 years. So, and then I started getting, into it more and more, and I bought all the older packs that I could get my hands on, packs that were still sealed and everything. Well, I found out about 10 years ago how much my Bay of Black Lotus was worth. And my jaw hit the floor, and I was just like, yeah, I'm going to put this in the bank.
You should keep it somewhere safe for sure.
Yeah.
Even just because, like, obviously, my first concern for anyone if their house caught fire would be their safety. But if you have ultra valuable things like that, you keep them somewhere else than if there's a natural disaster or something. You can't lose it. But yeah, no, I mean, there would be bigger fish to fry if that happened, of course.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, I think, I don't know, we don't have anything that's that valuable in our house, but I know if we did, I would probably want to keep it somewhere other than the house.
Yeah. You guys ready?
TJ, put the book back.
It was nice to meet you. I'm so glad you came in today with your folks, and I'm excited for you to play that cool game.
That cool game.
Yeah, Pancake Monster.
Pancake Monster game.
I told you have to come back and give me a review. Okay? Yep, we get new comic books in every week.
It's so hard to get it.
Also, if ever you guys did start to, want to come in for comic books, we do a program with boxes, and you get a discount based on how many titles you're subscribed to. So it's a subscription box situation. But if that became a thing in the future for you, especially with the reading, the more titles that you subscribe to, the bigger your discount. And that goes for additional purchases as well. So like if you pick up other stuff that isn't in your subscription box, the discount applies to that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and manga too. We have a manga reward program and all that stuff when the time comes. But yeah, we want the kids to be reading too, and we want them to be playing other kinds of games. We had arcade machines in here for a little while, and they actually really were not that popular. A few people would come in to play them, and there was a couple of people who commented on it when we got rid of them. The people from the company were like, yeah, you guys just aren't really like having a whole lot of activity on these. And I was like, you know what, that's a good thing. Get them out of here. Because I love that sort of stuff. I love pinball and like, old arcade games and things. But people come in here for a different type of entertainment and they want to interact with each other. So I was like, that's okay. Bye guys. Have a good day. Enjoy the sunshine. Hey, be good for your parents.
The other thing I was going to ask you about is I did see the mangas and stuff. Do you guys order them in pretty frequently?
Yeah, fairly frequently. And then, so, do you have the cards on display out here? Yeah, so what we do for manga is for every manga title that you purchase, once you've done 10, then you get once you've filled this with punches, you get $10 off your next manga purchase of $10
nice.
or more. So, I mean, if you want to, you can take that, of course, but we punch them for every title, and then, your 11th purchase, you get $10 off as long as it's $10 or more.
Nice. Because, like...
What's what for? That's for the alarm. Right. So when we lock up, to make sure that, everything stays safe in here. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Right. Unfortunately, would that it were not so that we even needed that, right?
It used to be that way, but not anymore.
One of those things. Also, I dig your shirt because we're big Nightmare Before Christmas fans in our family. We pretty much just don't stop playing that movie for about 4 months of the year. Yep. Yeah.
Trust me, we are too.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good day. Thank you very, very much. Yes. Outlaws of Thunder Junction is for sale. We have the we still have pre-release boxes. We have boosters, pre-release boxes, collector boosters, and the commander decks. I mean, I feel like they come out with well, hey, listen, some people's superpower is, you know, that they're really good at problem solving or whatever. And mine is that I could talk to just about anybody. The only reason you know what a Black Lotus is because Brandon Sanderson uses it to show Wild as a character. So yeah, thank you again for bringing people over, Danny from Discord, if you're still here, but I totally understand if you've taken off. They were really sweet. They were very nice. Oh, Rim headed to bed. If I missed anything important in chat, please just repost it. I do appreciate you guys when I'm here. Obviously, the customers are the number one focus. So thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I was gonna try to make a list in my steak in the dryer book. And they had littles with them, so I was trying to keep the camera from showing their kids' faces. Yeah. You guys, I also, like, you know, just something to bear in mind. I waited tables for 25 years, so I have extensive experience interacting with complete strangers. Like, every single day. Hey, Connor, welcome in. Nice to see you, Connor. Yes, we do have Lorcana. We have some Lorcana, and we just got approved to be a Lorcana Play store. So we have Into the Inklands and Rise of the Floodborn. We have, these are just the single packs of cards, but we have these two sets. I don't know much about Lorcana. I mean, I've never been introverted without excessive effort. It takes a lot of effort from me to be quiet and still. So, oh, what I need to do is to go back and to thank everybody who contributed to that hype train, and all of your mischief will not go unrecognized. Thank you. The Twitch app is terrible. It just is so terrible. There's no way. Like, I can't even scroll. Like, there's not like there's been that many things that have happened, and I can't even scroll back to everything that happened during that hype train. In the mobile app version of the activity feed. Okay, Ba gave out a gift sub. Ian gave out a gift sub. Thank you, both of you. Danny cheered 100 bits. Thank you, Danny. Started the hype train. Ooh, Ken, thank you for the 100 bits. B. Ryan, thank you very much for subscribing for 3 months. I really appreciate that. Danny with another 200 bits. Ian with a 1 month tier 1 sub to 69 point Kappa, you weirdo. Jess, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you guys for the level 2 hype train. 72% of level 2 with 5 gift subs and 400 bits. You are amazing, and I very much appreciate you. And we hit the 60-40 split, which is amazing. I'm very... How do you like mod view on mobile now? Is there a mod view on mobile? Oh. I am on here. I'm on a I only do Android. I don't have an Apple device. I don't have a single Apple device actually. So everything I do is on Android or PC. Anybody have experience with the iOS mod view? I thought it is. Hey, I get to cross this off. Because we hit our 60-40, and that was what I was just talking about. Oh, Reezer, it's good. I'm having fun down here today. It's not too busy. It's really nice outside. So typically that's how it goes when it's nice. When there's nice weather, we have less business. Actually, I need to go back and check to see if we even have anybody in the store right now. Nope, not a soul. I'm all yours now, chat. There's nobody here but us chickens. Should we crack some packs, chat? I mean it. Should we do it? We have a bunch of Pokemon. We have Lorcana. I haven't gotten into the Lorcana stuff. My husband has. We have starter decks for Rise of the Floodborn, but I don't know. I haven't played this game at all yet. I probably shouldn't be opening packs for. Now, Pokemon, I've actually opened packs before. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna move this camera. Fair warning, while I'm moving it, it's gonna shake around a lot. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Still moving the camera. If you do not like watching things move around a bunch. Which is better? What do you mean? I try the best I can, Yatarika. I don't want anybody to be to feel like, you know, get motion sickness. And I'm done moving the camera now, if anybody was waiting for me to say that. Yeah, and I mean, it's hard because sometimes we can't predict that it's about to happen, but if you know you're about to do it, this is how you get in trouble with the boss. Ghastly, Paris, Voltorb, Krabby, Poliwrath, Pidgeot, Omanite, Butterfreeze, Seadra. What is happening? Wow! Hi, Raiders! What's going on, everybody? You raided at the perfect time! You raided at the perfect time! There's nobody in here right now! Wow! Thank you so much. I got bored and we're cracking packs! We're cracking packs, Catatonia Raiders. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for all your enthusiasm. You guys are amazing. You truly are a beautiful reflection of your amazing, fabulous, exceptional streamer who is just one of the best humans, period. And I'm so happy to be able to be a fellow Twitch Women's Guild member with our awesome friend, Catatonia. Thank you, friend. Oh, Master Leskin, thank you very much. Thank you for the 45 months. No, I love your face, Kat. How was your stream? Were you EOSing? What were you doing? What were we doing today? Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I'm 9.5. I'm called that because I'm missing half a finger on my right hand. So this accident happened when I was a kid, and a nickname that I got from a coworker many years ago. This coworker thought it would be funny to give me that nickname. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you. Today I am here broadcasting from our family-owned game shop. We opened in 2021, and my husband and I'm usually home broadcasting, but he asked me if I would come and help out at the shop today. So we do Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, all kinds of cool stuff. Hi, everybody. Seriously, please give Kat a follow, you guys. Danny also rated us earlier. Please, everybody, if you're in here from Catatonia's raid and you do not already follow Danielle Allard, please do the thing. And vice versa. Danny rated over from Discord today. Look at all of you. You're still... I love it. And, I mean, why wouldn't you? Look how beautiful this raid call is. It's just pure happiness. Yeah, please give each other follows. You know, I really appreciate people bringing their viewers and their community over. Like, whether it's, you know, an unofficial raid. I love that you do that, Danny. I'm trying to find my TCG Player app on my phone. We're going to see if this card is worth anything, you guys. Gotta keep the party going forever. I am not the professional musician. Come on. No, I don't want to do that right now. Oh, I need a piece of white paper. I'm not a pro. I'm not a professional. $0.81. A whopping 81 cents, chat. I don't think we have anything good in here. I don't think we have anything good in here. This, I don't even think that either one of these is any good. Hey, what's going on?
Not too much. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm living the dream.
Nightmares are dreams too, right?
Yes, it's true. Except this is not one of those, thankfully.
Right.
At least not yet.
Right.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Finish up? Wanna go look at books?
You guys been in here before, right? I feel like I've even seen you here before. I'm covering for the husband today.
Yeah, we've been here.
Yeah. I was doing to make sure you knew where all the kiddo stuff was. It's not hard to find.
No. Wanna go look at the books? Up.
Oh.
She wants you.
You want me to pick you up? You want to look at the cards with me first? No? That's it. They got a lot of cool looking ones, huh? What's up there?
Oh, did you want to snap into a Slim Jim Trainer Ash? We're cracking packs. Do you want me to crack open a Slim Jim mild beef and cheese? Is that... That's so funny. What is a Slim Jim? That's right, you're from New Zealand. You're better off not knowing.
Welcome to the greatest little store on Earth, which is in space.
I made sure to push the camera this way. I'm live on Twitch. I always try to do that when people are in here with their kiddos, just so you know why I'm talking to people while I'm live.
Oh, you're good. I was picking up on it. Thank you.
You look like maybe you might have just woken up from a nap. Is that so?
No, he's on the other side. He's ready for
Ready for a nap? Yeah, I know. I feel you.
Are you sure your shoes?
Thank you. I love shoes.
Nice soles, Sarah. Say hi. Did you even say hi to him?
Who's pressing buttons? Who's pressing buttons? I should have turned that off. Do you like chickens? Are you the chicken dance? I showed you.
You want to see the chicken dance?
I'm not doing this because they expect me to do it either. I'm not doing it because someone paid for me to do it or anything. Don't tell them. But it's a really fun game. This is really different. We play it a lot of times. And then you do this, right? Because chickens also, you know, they like to shake their tail feathers. Yeah. And then you clap because you're so happy that you're doing the chicken dance. How old?
3. Yeah.
That's a very fun age, and also can be a little trying at times. You know, so like teenager is what I used to call that. But I miss my kids being this size. They're 7, 12, and 14 now.
That's fun.
Um,
I just remember now I gotta go over here.
No, he actually, he is really funny. He is very naturally funny, and like his mother, he just needs to learn to rein it in a little bit in certain situations, and then he'll be golden.
There you go.
But, you know, it's hard when your kid is so much like you, but then it's the things that you're like, hey, yo, I already know how this is going to go for you. Please listen to me. Take it down.
Bring it out more in the other situation so it looks like you're reining it in.
Right. There you go. Exactly. If you have questions, let me know. I'll help you to the best of my ability.
Oh, you're good. I'm kind of just looking at the cards. I don't got money to purchase the cards at the moment. I'm going to be checking out comics for purchase.
Look over here.
So Kat, we've been a little slower than normal today because the weather is so nice outside, or else I probably wouldn't have done this today.
Mary, you want to come look at the
My
movies?
husband asked me to cover the shop. I said I would do it, but only if he was okay with me streaming while I was here. And I got bored and just opened a pack of Pokemon cards just now.
Okay.
Ooh, are you good?
Yeah, I just slid. Didn't even slid.
Where?
Just slid.
Oh, that did. Okay, I thought you said you slid, and I was like, is this going out from underneath of you? I was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong?
That would be a pro. Actually, I did spill a little bit. You got a
yeah, here. Yeah, I have some paper towels.
Alrighty.
Is that going to be enough?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Then don't worry about it, please.
Hi, guys.
You want to buy a set of dice?
Oh yeah, well I mean I've told him that we should have a channel for the shop. I've told him we should have a YouTube channel, we should have socials other than just Facebook and all that stuff. But he does not like being in front of the camera. So that's another thing too. When I'm here with him, I try to be respectful of the fact that he's just camera shy. He always has been. He doesn't like being on camera. I don't film from in my kitchen when he's home because I don't want him to feel like he has to, you know.
Okay, we don't need all the dice.
Oh my goodness.
But
But
you can get addicted to those when you have your own money.
I know, right? But a lot of people actually do this where, like, you know, bars and restaurants.
We're not going to open them.
A friend of mine who I know used to do part of his donut shop. He would film himself just making donuts, and he'd have 500 people in there watching him make donuts. I mean, he's very entertaining, and he deserved to have really good viewership.
Yeah.
But, like, you think about it, you're like, really? But people love watching someone make baked goods.
Yeah.
They love it. And he was very, very entertaining. He hasn't streamed in a long time, but Donut King TV, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, on Twitch. But I've been also trying to do YouTube more, and it's hard because Twitch is the superior live streaming platform, if you ask me. But their revenue split is not as good as far as ads. You get more from ads on YouTube, but it's also harder to get. Like you have to have. Well, you have to have not only a minimum number of subscribers on YouTube, but you also have to have watch hours.
A certain number, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. There's a reason for that.
My sister-in-law does YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she did. She does art. She did a lot more before she got pregnant and had a baby. It slows it down. And then there was a surprise baby that came not long after that one. So it was
oh, she's been busy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
What's her channel name?
What is Keely's YouTube channel?
I think it's Keely L.
Keely L. Is it K-E-L-L-E-Y?
It's
K-E-E-L-E-Y?
It's K-E-E-L-Y.
Okay, no E between the L and the Y. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, let me find it.
I can look it up.
She does.
You're busy.
She does her art on there. She makes she has her biggest selling product is the tarot deck she made.
Really? Ooh, that's cool.
It is a really cool one. If you like tarot decks, it's a really good one. Are we getting the wall?
Keely Love Tarot.
This one.
I had a little bit clearer of an idea, so there's less composition.
Keely L. Parks. Okay.
Fidgeting with her facial features. After sketching, I move on to line art. Line art is
because I do crochet mostly. I'm more of a creative and like art type streamer. I found it. Yay! Subscribed. Very cool. And I love tarot. I think it's very cool. I love when people do custom tarot decks and stuff. So she does like tarot art.
Yeah, she was selling, let me see. I don't know if she even has her thing up anymore. I think she took it down.
Kat, have a great dinner. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the love for the channel. You're amazing. I know, Quadraxis, the watch hour grind, it's hard. But there's some people who've been helping out with that here, and I'm very thankful for you guys that have been watching the playlists and stuff.
She archived her account on Instagram.
Hey, and you know what? That's such a hard thing, and a lot of so I belong to something called the Twitch Women's Guild, and a bunch of us talk about how, like, that there's been a few who have said, like, hey, I just had a baby, like, how am I supposed to manage all this stuff? And it's like, you are just gonna do what you can do. Sometimes you're only gonna be able to do a 2-hour stream, which is really hard, and your numbers are gonna be not great for a little while because of that, but you just do what you gotta do, and the people who really matter and who really care about what you do and who really support you and who really want to see you succeed, the people who are really worth keeping around in your community, they're going to understand and they'll be there when you're ready to come back. And you just need to take time for your family. And we say it all the time. It's like IRL before URL. And that's why I love doing it for a living, because they understand when I need to take time off. My kid has a concert, or my children are on summer break, and so my schedule is much less. Does it mean that perhaps I, am not going to shoot to like insane stardom overnight? Yes, and that's okay, because the other option was not to do anything like this at all.
Right.
It provides you with flexibility, but yeah, some people just find like, you know what, I need to take a break from it completely, especially when they're really little. You understand, it's very time consuming. Energy. You just don't have the energy for it.
Yeah.
So mine started to get a little older, more independent, and that's when I started doing it. So otherwise, if like we had another baby after I started, I probably would have had to take a break as well, and that's okay. Yeah, I have another friend too who's also not too recently, but she actually got Twitch ambassador, but she does fishing streams, and for a little while there, she just like had to pretty much kind of like
stop.
Yeah, especially when she was like heavily pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keely, she unfortunately, when she found out she was pregnant, I remember her saying she was going to stop it for a bit, but then people kept like attacking her on Instagram for little things. So she was like, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it sucks. Her art is amazing, and she was doing really well with it too.
There are people who cannot stand to see somebody succeed.
Yeah, and I think that's what was going on. They were just attacking her for a lot of like stupid things. Like one time she had posted that we went to the zoo and they were attacking her for it.
For going to the zoo?
Yeah, because it's inhumane. I was like, do you not know what the Oregon Zoo does for other animals? Like, it's not just...
Yeah, also, like, well, I don't know. It happens a lot with the internet. People have the anonymity behind a keyword, and they don't often stop to consider, or maybe they know full well what they're doing. Either way, it's either ignorance or it's willful, you know. It's like, hey, okay, understandable. You have a right to disagree with what somebody does or what they post or whatever, but this, you know, people will say it's free speech, and it's like, well, no, actually, in my chat room, I get to decide who stays and who goes.
Yeah.
And so if you're not going to follow our rules, whether that's, you know, because like I try to keep it PG-13 in my channel, and we'll have people who sometimes where I just keep challenging that over and over again. And I'm like, well, you keep pushing, like, and so eventually I just have to treat that like, well, this says something about you. You're not really willing to follow my rules. That's you don't respect boundaries. So it's not even about the word that you use.
Yeah.
It's that you're not like paying attention to what I've said is okay or not okay in here. And in life in general, that's like, just get those people out of here. But when you have a lot of it happening, it can be really hard on people.
Yeah.
And it is tough because there are people who just go, I see an opportunity to get a lot of attention, negative or positive, right? And unfortunately, the negative attention seekers are out there in just as big numbers, if not bigger, than the positive ones sometimes. I'm sorry to hear that she went through that, but sometimes it is the best thing to do is just step away from it, at least for a little while, to like give yourself some space. Who knows? Maybe one day she'll decide she wants to get back into it more. But I just like to support other artists.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to check out people's art stuff, and I think, you know, my kids, the clickbait stuff is so easy for them to fall into, right? And I'm like, well, but what about like the educational or like the creative stuff or something that like inspires you to do things or to learn things? I want to try to get them away from some of the stuff where it's just about like drama and trying to like attention grab.
Right. Oh, right here. Look.
And just touching grass. Occasionally touching grass, please. Hi, Supernatural Writer. I know I'm kind of ignoring you guys today. You'll riot as you see fit. I know you will. I succumbed and opened a pack of cards and there was nothing good in it. It's okay though.
Like yesterday you did. Way to go. 9.
Like yesterday I did? What do you mean? Oh, are you talking about because you invited me to play for it with you when I was touching grass? Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, because I was on my way to bed. I was gonna play with you. I almost did it. You almost tempted me in playing with you. We did touch grass yesterday. We did. It was fun.
That's the set you want? You can get one set of dice. Let's go look at them.
Ooh. Clicky clacky math rocks.
Right.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's look. So we got these ones. Look at these ones. You got these ones to pick from. You got these ones to pick from too. Which ones? Well, I'm going to be the one who uses them, so it's fine. Which ones do you want? Grab it. Ooh, that is a beautiful set. That is a good choice.
I love it.
Should we buy these? Okay. Let's go buy these. Grab that book. I'm worried about.
I just saw the back of your shirt. I used to live in Florida.
Well, there you
That's
go.
hilarious. Oh my goodness. I lived in Coral Springs for a while when I was a kid.
Okay.
Right.
I lived in Pensacola for a year.
Oh, did you? And the donut maker I was talking about earlier is from Port Charlotte. Is that what it's called? Port Charlotte? It's on the west coast.
I think there's a Port Charlotte.
Yeah. Like not
Maybe
far
I'm
from
thinking
St. Petersburg, probably. Tampa, maybe? I don't know.
I'm not
Geography
sure.
of Florida is not.
I
I'm
was-
not great with anything other than South Florida, because that's where we lived when I was there.
And I was west because I was in Pensacola. You know, it's
Yeah.
Florida, Bama right there.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
You
Put your
said it,
dice
not
up
me.
here. Put your dice up here.
Oh, can I see those for just 1 second?
You
Just so
gotta
I
buy
can admire?
them.
Look at these pretty dice. Look at these. They're amazing.
Is she showing everybody the dice here?
Wow, these are so cool. Are you excited?
You excited?
They're
said, well.
serious dice. Get it?
She
Is
said,
that gonna be everything for you guys?
yes.
Awesome.
I believe so, right? I said that before.
No, it's
I got
okay.
the okay. from
Always
you.
add something to it if you need to. But I just don't want to be like shoving this at you, going. Thank you.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Do you want a receipt?
No thanks.
Okay.
A punch card.
Oh yeah, so for manga, every time you buy a manga title, each individual title is a punch on the card, and then 10 punches equals $10 off of your next purchase of $10 or more of manga. So I helped him design that card. I'm like so proud of myself. But he I think it's really smart actually, because people who like manga tend to come in and buy it anyhow, but we want them to feel like we appreciate their business, because you can get everything online now.
Yeah.
I mean, and these punch cards are such a great deal because you end up selling more, so you make more money, and you're saving money, customers saving money. Everybody just kind of wins all around.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right. Well, and again, the whole idea here is like, even though we all love video games in our house, and I'm a streamer for a living full time, but like, we want people to come in here and be able to get something else, because there's plenty of digitized, entertainment screens in the world right now. Yeah. Well, and then you can go and find a discussion board and talk about the manga that you read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a part of our life. It's here to stay. But I think a lot of people have commented that it's nice to have an actual physical, like that. The appeal of that for certain people will never go away, even if they're introverts and they're not really like here to like socialize. I probably overwhelm people sometimes because I like to talk. I like people. I like socializing, but there's something about being able to hold the book in your hand and look at it.
Well, it's also nicer than reading on a screen.
Oh yeah, personally, I have a hard time reading on a screen. I'm going to zone out.
I can't. I mean, I guess if I was going to do it a lot, I'd probably get some blue light glasses or something, because if I'm reading a lot and it's on a screen, I get headaches.
Yeah, same.
But then again, at this point, if it's a book, I'm doing an audio book, so.
Those I can't do. I tried, because the same thing with like, okay, if you give me a menu of choices to pick from and it's on a screen and I can read it, I know exactly which one of those I need, like that. If you make me listen to the automated press 1 for, press 2 for, you've lost me by 3. I have no idea what 1 and 2 were now. I don't know. I don't know what that is. And I realized too that I struggled with that sometimes with lectures and with listening to teachers, and I would just drift off when I was in school. And it wasn't because I didn't want to pay attention. Some auditory processing issues or something.
Yeah.
So if you put it on the screen, or if they had a projector that had the same, where I always watch stuff with subtitles, projector, and you're talking, I'm good. I hear everything you're saying.
Yeah, because you
But
got
the second you're just talking and I can't see it, I'm like, what?
Wait up, little lady. You already got dice. You can't get another set. I said you get one set. You had to pick careful, remember?
Uh-oh.
You got this set.
I love the ones you got.
These are pretty.
They're so pretty.
Hey, these are your dice.
I love it.
What? Oh, goodness. No hair touches. Are you looking at the dice more? What's that? Go show us what that is.
What is that? Your hair?
It's a new bag. What's that?
Aww.
Are you ready? Okay. What are you showing me?
So adorable.
Did you want to open your dice and roll them? We can do that at home.
Did I see Danitza in here? Hi, Danitza.
Want to go open your dice and roll them at home?
You're just practicing in Fortnite. That's because you're a sweat lord, Danitza. Danitza is awesome. Please give her a follow. She's really good at Fortnite, actually. And also super friendly. I feel like Catatonia and Danitza, do you guys know each other? Because you should too. You both have really nice, friendly, happy, good energy with especially with new people in chat. I love it. Oh, I didn't even see that one. I love it. I read all of the A.A. Milne Winnie the Poohs when I was a kid. Oh, I'm gonna sit down for a second. Oh my god. This camera's a little bit dark. Sorry about that, you guys. No, you are. No, you. Kat, are you still in here? How are you so amazing? Why? You should have scurried off to go eat or I don't know what. Please don't feel like you have to stay. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I hope you're feeling recharged and refreshed if tomorrow is the beginning of your week. I know for some people, the weekend is when they work the hardest, especially if you're service industry or retail. And so if tomorrow is your weekend, good for you. You made it. Thank you for the multi shout out, Miro. I think maybe, hey Miro, is Karen still live? I know we raid Karen frequently, but Karen only streams once a week, and I really feel like, you know, with somebody who only streams once a week, let's raid Karen, you guys. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, Kat, for the raid. Denitza, thank you for coming in. Danny, thank you for bringing people over from Discord. We had other reads too, right? And thank you for the follows too. And Maz, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you. And you guys, somebody pressed the button and made me do the chicken dance for our customers in here. Which is, you know, that's, I knew the risks. I knew the risks. And you did. You put, I love that you put Danny on there because that is so sweet of people to do after something like a Discord hangout. Momo crafting. I was like, I know we had one more raid besides that. You guys, we only have one opportunity, and not even every week. Our friend Karen Day is my name, only streams one day a week. She is so amazing. She's very talented. She is a beautiful singer. She does pyrography. She is a fabulous artist. She has done things for charity. She has made stuff. You guys take it off?
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye. Oh, you
Bye
can't go back there. I don't think.
Oh no. I just don't want. You know, I don't. You're kiddo. I don't want you to feel like we are here.
I think she's
I'm
trying
gonna
to give
come
you a
say
hug.
goodbye to you.
Did you want to say bye?
You want to say bye? Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, thank you for the hug. That is so sweet. I really appreciate
You
that.
ready?
Bye.
Back up, sweetie. I gotta open the door. It's gonna bonk you in the
yeah.
head.
Yeah, it pulls out this week. There you go. Bye bye. Have a great day. Oh my God.
Stop right there. Wait for us.
Come on. Yeah, don't go too far. That parking lot, people come with you
I know,
right
they
in
just whip
here.
in.
Yep.
Hey, you have a wonderful
Thank you.
day.
Bye bye. Oh my God, my heart. She gave me a hug. The baby gave me a hug. She was so cute. She was so cute. She had the most beautiful, super curly hair. She was so adorable. Oh my goodness. Anyways, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me today and helping keep me company. We're going to read our friend Karen Day is my name, who is just an amazing person all around. And I really appreciate your support of the channel and your patience when I'm here and I'm interacting with our customers and stuff like that. Yeah, I love Karen so much, you guys. She is such a good friend, and I'm trying to make sure we spread our raid love around, but let me tell you, there are a few people on this platform who I could say have done more for me and for just friendship. When I was at TwitchCon, Karen was so incredibly helpful and just is the most kind and giving and generous person and absolutely deserves all of the love that we can show her. So please come with us. You get poultry points if you come on a raid with us. You also get my love. And thank you, Kat. Thank you. I love the Women's Guild. I love that so many of us are so supportive of each other. Denitza and Kat, both of you being in here. And Danny coming in, the art community, all the creative categories. We look out for each other. I feel very fortunate to have such an amazing group of people backing us up. We hit the level 1 Partner Plus. We can work on level 2. I'm not in a mad rush or anything. I'm so happy though, because now that means 60-40 for tier 1 subs and gift subs. So thank you guys. Yes, all of you get hugs. All of you get hugs. Ah, I love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm always a little stressed when I can't pay as much attention to the chat. But you guys were here. And so those of you that hung out today while I did this, thank you so much for everything. I hope you had fun. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, maybe a little earlier because I have a lot of stuff to do. I appreciate you. Please take care of yourselves. Please practice self-care. It's super important and you are worth it. And that goes quadruple Jillian for mods. We love you, mods. Thank you for everything you do for us, for helping keep our community safe. I will see you guys over there. Bye.